Hey, I'm back. I wanted to close out Transformation Chronicles because I have been on that for a while and now I'm ready to switch back to love lessons. I wanted to leave you with this. So, this video will be a little shorter than my other videos, but I wanted to leave you with the number one thing that you need to focus on transforming. So, believe it or not, it is definitely not your body. It is your soul. So I want to reiterate how important it is to focus on what goes on the inside. So what goes on in your mind and what goes on in the inside of your spirit. That is the number one thing, because if you focus on that thing, then the other things follow. So if you find yourself that you're having trouble with losing weight, or you're having trouble with staying focused in certain areas, such as even leveling up in your finances, leveling up in your look, your relationships, whatever it is, if you focus on your soul, which is your mind, your will, and your emotions, then all of the other things follow. So I've been on this journey for a little while, and I've really come to really understand the number one thing that I learned is that you really need to stop putting so much pressure on yourself. And I know I'm not the only one. That's why I'm talking to you and sharing what I've learned. Stop putting so much pressure on yourself for things that you're really not ready to change yet. So a lot of times we live in the I wish I could world. So if you're really not ready to put in the work that's required to be that at that next level, then you really have to reevaluate your goals, still have your goals, but reevaluate your goals and make them smart. So what do I mean by making them smart? Make them specific, make them measurable, make them attainable, make them realistic, and make them timely. So what we've got, this is November 8th. So we do have until the end of this year to get some things done, but you don't really have to say, okay, I want to lose, we'll say 50 pounds or something like that by the end of the year. Maybe you just need to change habits. Like, for example, you might just want to start, drinking your water and have that done by the end of the year. You might just want to start, cut down on your sweets and just have one sweet treat per day. And that's an accomplishment. But for you to say that you are going to go hard and you're not really willing to do that, then you're really doing a disservice to yourself. So I wanted to share that with you. I still have my transformation checklist, because transformation, there's so many areas that you can work on. There's so many things that you can do. I'll still be also having weekly meetups. So wanted to definitely invite you out if you are in the local area, but I'm definitely going to switch gears in regards to my lives, and there'll be more about my love lessons, because I definitely got to get back on doing my blogs and the podcast and all of that for the love lessons. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, you can check out my YouTube channel, and the link is in the bio. For more information, you can check out one of the playlists and look through the history. I'll definitely be uploading this to YouTube, but I want to leave you with this, that no matter what you're going through, no matter what you've been through, there's still more in you. So I'm looking forward to any of you that are interested in joining the More in You support group, because you need a little help with leveling up, going to that next level. So no matter where you are in your journey, you still can do more. You still can do better. So I really have fun with this transformation challenge. Really, at the end of the day, I really had to reevaluate what I was really trying to do, and I had to reevaluate some of my goals. Is it really that important? And focus on the number one thing that you want to accomplish in your life. So my number one thing that I want to accomplish is definitely my family. So there's so many things that I have to do to get caught up with that, and some of you moms can relate. So son is graduating, I have all of that to do. Daughter's transitioning, she is 13, so I have a lot of work to do with her. Still need to keep him more in touch and in tune with my other family members. So I decided to shift gears. Instead of it being, so much about weight and fitness and things like that, which is still there. I still got my Fitbit and all of that. But I decided that I want to focus on my family, because that's the number one thing that's really important for me, especially with just getting married and all of that and the transition there. So that's what I would advise you to do. If you have found that you kind of struggle, like, what do I do? I'm so overwhelming with leveling up and transforming. Pick that one area. And if you're not sure which area that is, that's why it's important to fast. Fasting meaning just abstaining from something. So, hey, I haven't seen you in a while. So I'm just waving at a couple of people. I was just wrapping up with a couple of things that I was sharing with my transformation journey. I started off and I was like so hyper focused on fitness, and I was like, let me get my steps in, and let me make sure I'm always drinking plenty of water. So I still have that. I'm actually at the mall walking around, so that did not stop. But I really realized during this process that right now in this season, I need to be focused on my family. So I don't need to be beating myself up or wearing myself out if I don't meet my step goal, or if I didn't get all the water in and all of that. That needs to stop happening. That was a bad habit that I've had. So if you can relate to that, then definitely let me know. But yeah, this was fun. And I will be back with love lessons coming up next week. Yeah, I plan on doing it next week, because I have missed doing that. So that was really fun for me. So those of you that are really wanting to transform, I know that was a major motivator when I started this journey. Was just, I was kind of wanting to look good, and when I'm hanging out with my friends, and then it just turned into something so much more, especially when I started doing more and more spiritual work. So people just started to see a glow up, regardless of me trying. I might not have lost any weight, and they're just like, oh my gosh, you look so much better. But it was all of these different habits and different things that I had put in place. It wasn't necessarily that I had lost a lot of weight that week, but just what the biggest thing I've learned as well is just how you treat people as well, like making sure that I'm connecting with people. So I would definitely say everybody's name. Let me see, Mr. Positive, and he is definitely that. Miss Angeline, hello. Let me see, this name is it the Arsonist and Azua Bear. I'm not sure if I pronounced all those right, but I did try. I thank you for listening. I thank you for tuning in. And if you give me a heart, any support that you give, I appreciate it. I sincerely appreciate it. Definitely appreciate you taking the time to listen. So that was one of the biggest things I also learned with my process of transformation. It's just the way that you think about things, just being even more grateful for what you have, not beating yourself up, pushing forward no matter what. Like, those kind of things are the things that I learned. And also, let me repeat this, because I think it's very important that if you are not willing to put in the work to go to the next level, then you need to reevaluate your goals. Don't give up, don't give in, but reevaluate, and always be pushing forward to level up regardless. But do not be too hard on yourself, and get ready to put the work in. Okay, until next time, there's more in you.